3, 2, 1, and the pre-stream's live. The pre-stream's live. I gotta wait before I can go because that's just how this thing works. And of course every program is saying your microphone is muted. Like, no, it's not. Your microphone's not working. No, it's not. It's working. And there's the ads.
Whoa.
Now we wait. You're being very blurred out, Moon. Sorry, your stats.
That's fine.
Okay. It's all blur for you anyway. There we go. That's the ad break stuff done. And we're now fully live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to D&D with Dungeon Master Kotlol. I'm your Dungeon Master Kotlol, and today we have a new session with a group of adventurers. We have a Poppy.
Hi.
We have a Lucas and a Raz.
Hello. Hello.
We have an Amberlyn.
We had an Emberlyn.
Does anyone know where Ozzius is? Crap, we lost Ozzius too. Great, the two are already lost. You haven't even started and they're already lost. No? Oh god, they're having issues up the wazoo. And the fun part is, before the stream started, they were fine.
Yep. Maybe it's my soup.
Would you say it's superb?
No.
No.
Hello, Emberlyn. Could you at least, if you can hear us, type something in the Roll20 chat?
Once again, technical difficulties has enforced their way into our campaign.
So they can hear us. Sound's not working. Yeah, we noticed that your sound's not working. At least your microphone's not working because you can hear me. It was working, but not anymore! You could always reboot your PC real quick if you think it's that, but we can wait, It's only a good start. It was working, but not anymore. Technical difficulties. PCs do not like hot weather. Blah, 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 blah. I'll let you just let's just wait for that. That's a good start. We can do this, people. Ooh.
And that was our session. Thank you very much.
I must be a PC, so I don't know the heat either.
Okay, so it's clear the microphone has been not working for them. I can figure it out, but maybe the Discord settings has changed the microphone.
This again. Oh, wait.
Hello?
Can you
Ha!
hear me now?
Yes, very low, but we can hear you.
Oh,
Okay. We have an Amberlyn, people. Yay!
Okay, it should work now.
Yeah, okay. That's your normal audio.
Yay. Okay, sorry about that.
Nah, it happens. Discord can sometimes be a little bit of a Winky dinky dinky dink.
It actually turned on push to talk for a specific setting, so I don't know why.
You forgot to push to talk.
No, it actually turned it on like the studio setting or something. Like yeah, it doesn't matter. It works now.
Ooh. Okay. Well, now we can do the recap. No intro goes perfect anytime. So, last time, the party finally left the personal genie realm, with Erica being respected into a paladin. And the first order of business was for you all to contact Ellengar to ask where the thing is. To only learn that the whole town is in unrest because, oh dear, your actions had consequences.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, we learned about the secret passage to the city that you could probably take, because of course the city has secret passages to Drow. You didn't figure that out, but now you know of the existence of it in the general location. You figured you went for the secret passage, came across some traps. Everyone sort of made through the first trap by after a while disarming it. You explore this secret passage, which turns out to be more of a labyrinth of all kinds of tricks and things. Again, Drow, are we surprised? You enter a room and eventually you come across someone approaching your location and you decide to ambush them to only find out that they are a spider on the door. And Ozius, last time you tried to use a persuasion check on them to persuade them, we come in peace, we come in peace, we come in peace. That is correct, right?
That sounds like something I would do.
Good, you remember it really well.
Oh, I don't. But it looks like I rolled an 18, so that's something.
Mm-hmm. Good job, you can read.
Yes.
Question is, was that enough?
Oh.
We can see. So, with that said, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were ready.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. So,
Ready.
Will the spider kill us? That's the question, right?
well, that depends.
Oh, not will.
When?
When?
So,
And will mostly be because of a fireball.
mhm,
There will be
Ozius.
fireballs involved.
Ozius tries to honey his words to explain to the spider that you're not a threat. The spider jumps off the door onto the ground. Doesn't leap towards you. No reactions? Okay.
No?
I just jumped behind Emberlyn.
Yeah. And eventually a puff of smoke appears around the spider. And then after smoke fades, you see what you assume to be a drow dressed in a long cloak, several belts and armor pads under the cloak, and wearing some sort of mask to obfuscate its face.
Oh, thank God. If you were actually a spider, this would have been embarrassing.
Good thing you don't have. Good thing you didn't buy the newest edition of any newspaper, did you?
Oh, we haven't been inside yet?
The drow speaks up with a deep voice. Peace, right. Considering everything, speak your mind. I'm in a good mood. So how does anyone speak? Or are you just gonna just all be down?
Well, we did see there was some fighting going around in the city. What do you think about that?
What do I think about that? I think people keep forgetting their place is to serve the Spider Mother, not their own benefit sometimes. And now we have outsiders sneaking into our secret passages, claiming peace. And I was informed of outsiders getting inside the city, I still have no idea what are you all up to.
We were just looking for an item we were going to need. That's all.
The man doesn't seem to respond in any way, shape, or form you can see on observation. He responds, an object from our collections. I am not surprised that outsiders are trying to take an advantage of our civil unrest.
That was not what we were doing at all.
We're not
This is
trying
just
to
a
take
coincidence.
advantage. We're actually trying to bring rest back. Don't want this unrest. We cannot get to the item like this.
So you're claiming that you are here sneaking into the city to deal with the unrest so you can get your object.
Ideally, yeah. But you know how they would respond to us if we go through the front gate.
Exactly. He folds his arms and you can still hear his annoyed tone in his voice. So I'm supposed to believe you are here to deal with the civil unrest so you can get this object that you were supposed to have and then be on your way.
That's the plan, yeah?
We
Would
prefer
also
not to
be
stay
helpful
longer.
if you would all help with the, you know. But yeah, that's a buy thing. Don't worry about it.
He looks curious at your gesture. What do you mean? Roar.
Mind flayers.
The illicit?
Yeah, those. Let's just first deal with these items. It's fine.
And why would you deal with the illicit? They haven't been a threat in several years.
Ah, yes, but
Yeah.
they're back. But don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, yeah, and not for years, but they are now.
We need that item for the war to come.
So you're claiming we have an item to deal with the illicit somewhere, and that is why you're here.
Deal with,
Yes.
we're not sure, but yeah, it's gonna give us an edge, that's for sure.
And help. Will
We
be the
struck a
solution.
bargain. We struck a bargain with one of your citizens. We held up our end of the deal. We came to see if we could perhaps retrieve the item. Discovered that the city had broken down into civil unrest, which is frankly a big an inconvenience to us as it is to you. We literally just want to collect what we were promised and leave without causing any further disruption to your city. If we can perhaps help calm the disturbance while we're here, so that we can acquire our end of the bargain more easily, then that's a bonus. The last thing we want is more trouble.
He thinks for a moment, then walks to a wall to his right. Then slams his fist on one of the stones, which pushes in a little bit. And then he looks back at you. Fine then. You may go ahead.
And while we're on the path of honesty, I might have slightly broken that door by opening it.
He sighs. Of course, of course. But as it stands now, further ahead, all traps have been disabled. Only for this section of the underground.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just so you know, the spider threats are now aware of you. I've told them what they've told, but there will always be those that might rarely act on their own.
Mhm.
I'll be
I'll
off.
try to knock him out instead of kill him.
Okay. He just goes to sit on a bed.
Do you mind telling us your name before we go?
Why would you require my name?
Well, if there are any spiders that are acting up, you could try to convince them to not attack us.
All the members are supposed to be informed. I've already sent out a sending. Everyone in the organization will get a message. If one of them attacks you, they have their own reasons.
All right. Anything else? Anything important we should know before we continue?
I don't think we need to bother them out.
No.
Just get in, get it, get out.
Yeah, never that easy with us, right?
We can help, right?
So are you asking if you can help him?
Know if there's anything important still to tell us before we continue, like life-threatening or stuff like that.
There's nothing I can say at this point.
All right, then thanks, I guess, and let's go.
Okay, let's go.
So you head down the hallway where the druid came from, obviously.
Mhm.
And start walking. You
That
are
went better
heading.
than expected.
Oh, we didn't die.
Exactly.
Phew.
Eka remains stoically silent and very well sees around. You keep heading down the dark corridor. It narrows for a bit, then it widens once again. Till eventually you come across another split in the path. One going straight, one going left, one going right.
should have asked which way was the way into the city.
Can we see whether one of the paths is used more than the others?
And how do you want to do that?
Check for footprints, maybe?
That's a
There's a-
perception. Yeah, roll perception.
Some of the flooring is more worn out.
30! That's 17 plus 13. That's really high. You look around for footprints or even faded footprints. As you are looking around, you basically can see that the right path has the most footprints, and the least amount of footprints is the middle path. And since you also have a 30, you can also tell that most of the footprints that are coming from the right are coming out of the right path, not towards it.
Yeah.
I would like to check the middle path more closely then and see if there are footprints going
There are.
into the path. But-
Yeah, there's more footprints going into the middle path than going out of the middle path.
Strange. Seems like people come out of the right path and then go into the middle. Mostly. There are not a lot of footprints on the left. I mean, should we follow? Follow the footprints?
Probably the safest bet, I guess.
I can tell. So do I.
All right. We continue on the middle path.
You head down the middle path, going straight. Then a curve comes around to make you go left. And then you keep walking. And you walk for at least a few minutes before you come across a door. A wooden oak door with what you would assume to be a metal ring to pull it open.
Is there a keyhole?
No.
Well, who has good hearing and wants to listen if he hears anything?
Hear you talk.
I go up to the door and press my ear against it.
Perception.
Hope it rolls now into...
Nope.
God damn it.
Oh wait, no, it appeared. Took a bit longer.
Oh, okay. Weird.
14. You gently lay your hands on the door and then put your head against it. Your ear, trying to listen for any sounds on the other side. You can hear faint whispers coming from the other side of the door, but you can't perceive what kind of words are being said.
There's definitely someone there. Just don't know what they're saying.
You should know we're coming, so. Yeah.
We actually have a clue where Alangar should be.
We should have asked him.
Yeah, maybe we should still ask him. I mean, he knows the underground tunnels. He pointed them out, but he couldn't leave his room. Or what did he say?
He didn't say anything about leaving. He just said that you should leave because you're going through these tunnels.
Oh. Oh, I
If we can,
What's up, Osius?
I'm going to use sending on that guard we just had. That was the spider.
And what do you need for it?
I need to be familiar with them.
Okay. So you're gonna sending him,
Uh-huh. They probably know this place best.
and what are you sending?
Hiya. Do you know where Elengar is from where we are? Goodbye. Yes.
So subtle.
The response is simple. I have no idea where you are and who Elengar is.
They don't know.
Of course he doesn't know where you are.
Of course I know.
I mean,
Maybe
if we can get up into the city, I can show you where his house is. That might be a good place to start.
I mean, shouldn't we ask Alengar himself where he is, where we can find him?
We'll certainly try sending to him.
Oh god, you're gonna make another sending just to see where Elengar is. Because I thought it was funny. Yeah, I know it was funny. I know you were trying to be funny.
Yeah.
The drive you are attempting to contact cannot be sended.
But the whole issue is that Elengar doesn't know where we are, so it's like...
It's like, if he says like, oh, I'm here, you're like, but how do I get there? It's like, it's like, Elengar's like, I don't know where you are.
Would it be possible with my keen mind to have a rough idea of whereabouts, how far into the city we've gotten following these tunnels? And I'm
What does Keymind, does Keymind know, does Keymind keep a track of north, west, east, and south perfectly, even if you don't know where it is? I don't think it does.
You have a mind that can track time, direction, and detail with uncanny precision. It lets you know exactly which way is north, shows the hours remaining till sunrise or sunset, and grants
Okay, so you would know. Well, you entered here. You entered from around northwest. You went this way. You went down. You went left. You went right, left, right. And then you went straight. So you're somewhere around... Yeah. So, draw here for you guys. You're somewhere around here-ish. With your key mind, that's what the best you can think of. It's not exact, though. This is what you think is where you are right now. But if it's exact, you wouldn't know because you might have been misled at one point because there's also illusion magic going on. So you're not sure
Right.
if illusion might have thrown you off direction.
Fair enough.
Just so you're aware of that, but this is where you think you are. Using keen mind. But if the mind is fooled, yes.
I said it was keen, I didn't say it was flawless.
So what's our plan? Are we just going to roam around the city until we find Alengar? That's the worst plan ever.
With our looks, that doesn't sound safe.
I mean, we could just go around shouting, "Where is it?" and then get killed if you want.
Oh.
Sounds like fun, right?
Yeah.
I can throw
That
some fireballs.
certainly is an idea.
Let's do that. Okay.
I think we'll split the party before you do that.
I never said it was a good idea. I only said it was an idea.
You know what?
So you already know that if you get out of this underground tunnel, you're gonna just attract a whole lot of unnecessary attention.
But Alengar should come down underground. He
Oh,
said
I
he
know.
couldn't get to the scroll. He didn't say he couldn't get underground. He should try.
Did we ask him if he could get underground?
I don't think we did. He just couldn't get to the scroll.
Another sending. Can you make your way underground?
Answer, yes.
Very good. Do that.
That's the second sending.
Ah,
Are you gonna do a sending?
No, because they have a fucking horrible way with words for some reason. Either you make a good message, 25 less words, or I'm not sending it.
Cool. Isn't it fun being in an underground labyrinth where you have no idea where you're going?
I'm not a remote communication device.
So, you're still at this door. You know there's people on the other side. You don't know how many, but you do know there's people on the other side.
Fuck it, I'll knock. Knock, knock, knock.
Who goes there?
Ozzius.
I have never heard of an Ozzius.
Raz.
Have you ever heard of an Elengar?
I
It
have.
just works. Can you get them for us?
And why would I do that?
You promised to meet with us.
Well, he is not here.
I can give you 10 silver.
Because you're rolling persuasion with advantage.
All the time for Ellengar to go on vacation.
It's advantage, you can roll again.
Okay, well, sure, why not? Oh, it's only a 20 then.
The door is pushed open from the inside. And on the other side are two drows, but they're not dressed in cloaks or masks. They are wearing rags.
I could have offered less, but I'm a man of my worth. I give them 5 in advance.
But look at this. That would feed us for a while when this unrest is over. Okay. You wish to reach the one called Elengar.
I want them to come here, preferably with the item. They know which item. It's fine.
He told us he cannot get to the item.
Well, then they will have to take us with them.
Exactly.
Well, Angar goes here, and then we go to just get him.
Either way, we need to reach him.
Outsiders trying to reach a nobleman. Ah, interesting, interesting. And I have money for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. The two discuss some things. I'm guessing you don't know about these underground tunnels.
Not really, no.
We knew enough to get in here.
Yeah, and that they exist.
It is a labyrinth long made to confuse any intruders. Noblemen have all kinds of, how would you say this, vaults, but also safe locations. And even some of the enforcement have some locations here. Criminals sometimes also use these for their own little plights. And of course, us homeless eventually found our way as well and used some of the locations as our own personal homes.
Could you get us to Angar through the underground?
Elengar is of course a nobleman. We know of them. We whisper to each other. We cannot stay in the same room always, or else the spiders will get us and punish us. And with the unrest, they've been moving more of these tunnels. But if Elengar is in his family's vault, where would you would have some idea where it is? They did discuss again. Their vaults should be at least 50 minutes, a 50-minute walk from here. We don't know the exact location, but we know the area it's supposedly in. The vaults are hidden away. Probably using some sort of illusion magic or secret triggers. So we wouldn't know the exact location. We simply know that the noble houses move a lot through specific tunnels. This is how we can determine where their vaults are. We don't try to attempt to crack their vaults, as attempts in the past have shown quite gruesome deaths.
We could tell Alangar in a nice 25-word message to get to his vault and that we can meet him there.
Well, the issue is that we don't know where that vault is exactly.
Well, you can bring us right and look at the two drows. You're getting paid for it.
We can lead you there, at least the area where we believe their family's vault is at.
Okay. And Osius, I do actually have a 25-word message for you. If you need that to use your sending.
Okie dokie.
Literature? I'm counting the words. Does it need to be 25 exact or just below?
It can be less.
Okay, I have. Just send him. Elengar, go to your family vault as soon as you can. We'll meet you there. We're waiting for you. You know why.
But they're probably already there.
And if he's not, then he'll get there.
We need him
Just
to
in
get
case.
out when they're to meet us.
So you want to save it until you're close to it.
Probably, yeah.
And then do the sending.
Mhm.
I'll save my message.
Okay. So, shall we be off? You
Sure.
see them holding their hand out.
Yeah, I gave them a 5 as an advance.
Okay, so you're not going to do that. Okay. The two discuss each other, and one closes the door behind you. The other one checks the other side of the room where there's also a doorway. Opens it and looks around. Then does a sharp whistle. Looks around. Nothing. Closes the door. All right, all clear. Let us go, then, outsiders.
Okay.
The two drow take you down the other side of the room and opening the door, then closing the door silently behind them. They lead you down a path. Eventually, there's a split left, right. They take you down a right path. Keep walking. You keep walking. Drow stops you. Huh. Trap is off.
Mhm.
Let's go. You keep walking. And eventually you come across a large open room, circular, with at least 9 more paths in different directions. Yeah, that's like... So from your perspective, it's like... It's literally a large circular room where there's basically 10 paths. 9 unknown ones for you because, you know, you just arrived there. No comments? No comments. You see you see one of the drow look at 3 specific hallways, looks down one, looks down the other, looks down the third. Then the other one comes in and they start whispering to each other. Then point towards one. Alright, this one. Come on. If you wanted to know what they're whispering, you can always perception check.
Okay.
If you want to.
Of course.
All you do is
Of course.
Okay, Amberlin, very perceptive. You listen in. You try to lean in and listen to what they're saying. So there might be some... So, which route's the fastest? Well, it's normally the southeast route, but... I think... some... people are down there. It's like... Druids? Like, no. I think it might be some... people who want to break into a vault. It's like... Oh, no. Like, we're gonna avoid that. We're gonna take a detour. It's like, probably the best idea. What about the longer way? Not sure. Could be. It could be even safer, but I don't know about these guys. Let's just take the detour. Okay. And then I go like, okay, this way. Okay, do you all follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So they start taking you down the detour, walking around, for at least several minutes, then taking a turn to the right, then coming across another fork in the road where you take a nice old left, which turns to another right, and eventually you keep walking, and then stop. And then look up. Someone triggered a trap here. And everyone goes like, someone else down here and triggered one of the traps? Yep. Points up. There's the trap up there. Look, it's been triggered. You can see one of the needles being stuck in there. And the person who went down here... can't see which way they went. Would you like to roll perception?
Suppose we can roll perception.
Okay.
Well, that was awful.
Never mind then.
Obviously, you don't know what they're looking at. Poppy, you look around and you try to figure out what the drow look at, but you do see on the ceiling that there are little holes there, and one of them has a spike lodged into it. It was supposed to come out, but apparently got stuck. Emberlyn, you look around, you see the trap, you see also the loose stone panel on the ground that was clearly pressed into when the trap was triggered. You also see small blood splatter going going away from the trap from where you came.
All right then.
Do with that information what you must.
Yeah, someone walk into the trap.
Yeah, but we don't know who or what it was and which way they went. So it.
Well, then they're not of our concern.
And it's like, look, the fire lady can probably blow up if it's some idiot. It's probably best to keep on their good side, okay? Besides, the first draft size, fine. And they start leading you down the path. You keep going, and eventually you get to another doorway. And they open it, look inside, they go inside. They lead you in. It is another room with beds and such. So clearly, this is one of those another safe rooms. They open the door there, go further. Till eventually they keep walking. Another split in the road. They look left, they go right. They take a left, and eventually they stop. It's just like, okay, where is it? They discuss a few things amongst the two. A little further ahead. You walk, come across another crossroads, so to speak. They take a straight, they walk, and then they stop and they look around. Like, yeah. So somewhere down this hallway is supposedly some vaults. Don't know where Ellengar's is, but it's probably in this hallway. And the other one speaks up. Yeah, look. Some of us keep eyes on the noble houses where they go in these hallways because that's good information. We can get money out of it, like right now. So, we've seen servants from their household here as well as the matriarch once here. So we think the vault is here.
Okay, thank you. I give the rest of the silver.
Take the silver. Okay. Thank you. And they walk away. Aeon?
Yeah.
You were hearing noises, so we're checking if you're okay.
Yeah, I'm here, sorry.
Okay, so somewhere in this hallway is... Well, you already know several hidden vaults, possible hidden vaults. One of them is probably Ellengar's, but they don't know where exactly.
Yep, outstanding. To Ellengar. Hey, Ellengar. We might be outside of your vault and on the ground.
Outside of my vault. You've already discovered that. Are you certain? No, of course you are. Fine, I shall open it. You wait a minute. And further in the distance you hear moving stone.
It looks like they were right.
Mm-hmm. You head down to where the sound came from?
Yes.
Okay.
You all head down the hallway towards where the sound came from. And you notice where there would normally be a very firm wall is now a large metallic door. As you will recognize there's a difference because you can see the bricks are missing there. What do you do?
actually, first off, should we not do something real quick before we go meet Elengar?
Like?
That?
Let me just say this.
It's their fault.
You can disguise, but there are several party members here that cannot disguise right now.
I know, I'm well aware, but Elengar doesn't know Lucas or me as we are now. He's only met us as Drow.
Yeah, but that means you have to make Lucas and Raz look the same, or not. That means that's Nord casting. You can disguise, but Ozzius, Emberlyn, Erica, and your fairy companion cannot.
I'm well aware, but at least then he knows that they're with us.
I mean, if you want, you can do it. I'm not against it, but what you want.
I'm just saying, it's probably smart to at least have one person in the party that is like someone he remembers. So okay. So I just disguise self and go back to my drow form.
Well, they know my voice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you've disguised self. Are you gonna knock on the vault door or what?
Yep.
Okay.
Or I leave it to whoever can knock the loudest.
Okay. Who's knocking? No one?
I don't think
Well,
knocking
who can
loud
knock
is
the loudest?
necessary.
Uh-huh.
I'll knock.
Mm-hmm. You knock. Okay. You knock on the metal door. It gongs a bit. Takes a moment, but you hear a creaking sound, and then the door slides to the left open. And standing there is Elengar with 2 guards, and they're looking at all of you. Hey on. Hey on. Hey on, this is awkward.
Yeah.
You okay, dude?
Yeah.
So the door slides open to the left, and inside is Elengar with 2 guards looking at you. Anyone wants to say anything?
I just wave and say,
Finally.
hi.
We're back.
You see Elengar eyeing the whole party. So this is the entire group. Well, that's a good thing. Alright then. Come on in.
Thank you.
Lovely.
He leads you all into the room. Into this room. And when you come in, you see a not luxurious, but quite nice room. And another doorway in the back. And there should be enough seats for everyone to sit down. It is neatly upholstered, wooden seats, nice little carpets, etc. And then the metal door closes by the guards. Go ahead.
Why did that not occur to me sooner? He's a rich and a noble. Of course he is a panic bunker.
All right. So, what can I do for you? You've come this way, and I have already stated I cannot get your ritual. I may know its location, but I cannot get there without threatening my own life.
Can we get there?
It depends.
On.
If you're willing to take the risk yourselves.
Given that you
How-
know what we plan to do with it, I don't think that this will pose much additional risk considering what we need it for.
Then I'll explain it to you.
Thank you.
The ritual you speak of is an ancient ritual that was stored away. But not just stored away for safekeeping, it was simply stored away in one of the many, many vaults of the church. Thank you, dog
Lovely.
barking. But then it's not one of the vaults within the city. No. It is a vault far outside the city. Not only that, it has been abandoned. Any questions about that?
And you didn't mention this sooner because you figured you could benefit from us assisting you inside the city first. Well, respect.
No.
Would it be nice to know before we went inside the city now?
Please, I am not that petty. There's another thing you would require. And he pulls out of a pocket on his belt a silver key.
Oh.
The key to the vault.
Okay.
He hands it to you. Sure, I would have loved to see you go through the city and take care of the unrest to a degree. It would benefit me, or, if I wasn't good on my instructions, it may have hindered me if you to take down any of my allies. But with this key, you can enter the old vault.
Okay.
Now, there's one thing you should know about this location. It is not recorded.
Okay.
Yes, that was very annoying. But it turns out the key has properties to help locate it. I've yet to figure out what it was. And when we're in the midst of doing research of that thing, the unrest broke out and the library that we were at was burned down. That information is currently lost. So, you're gonna have to figure out what this key does to locate this vault.
Ozzy just walks away with his hands up. Another puzzle. Of course.
But the key can locate the vault and open it.
Indeed. If this civil unrest wasn't around, I would find a way to figure it out myself. But if I go out now and try it, I would either get lost, get assassinated, or the key might be taken from me, and that would mean I would not be able to hold up my end of the bargain. Which would be a shame, but I do not need more enemies right now.
Isn't your end of the bargain to come with us and help us get to that vault?
I can travel along with you. You have to protect me. But at the same time, I have a target on my back. All of my family have targets on their back.
Well,
Alright.
if anyone is foolish enough to attack you while you're under our care, that wouldn't go very well for them.
Ellingar sighs.
Still an
If
extra risk.
If you are fine with taking me along out of the city to find the vault with you, I will not object. But you do understand that while I'm away, and that is fine, but you will attract unwanted eyes on you that you already want to avoid.
Not sure if that's a good idea.
Hmm.
Especially with the xenophobia already, and then them being seen with us. Ooh, that could look even worse on them.
Indeed. Your appearance and me with going along will not only hurt my image, but you would stir more possible unrest. As I said, I'm fine with keeping my end of the bargain. That's what I do. The church can easily make most of these things go away. He sighs. But even so, you would be burdened with protecting me.
I think it's better if he just stays here, where it's safe.
And even the fairy goes like, remember when I was around, when I had no powers? Do you really want to keep someone safe with possibly even less power?
Yeah.
Ellingar looks a little bit annoyed at that statement.
All right, fine. You can stay here. We'll do the hard work.
Excellent choice. I shall remain here. You can always come into contact with me. Even though I'm
We will.
unable to move, I still have some servants looking into matters.
Okay.
Could I cast Identify on the key?
You may certainly can. Gonna take a
Excellent.
I
bit.
certainly can.
So, you want to cast Identify on it?
Yes.
You're gonna make sure to everyone you're casting Identify on it?
Sure.
Okay. You cast Identify on it. After a minute, and after a minute passes, you know that this is a key to a vault. But you also learn that there's no magic involved in finding it. There's no magical component to it.
Okay.
I'm reading the rest of it.
Assumptions were made.
The only thing you learn is the fact that the thin end where you normally would hang the key from can vibrate like a tuning fork.
Oh, God, it's a defining rod.
At least it doesn't look like a mimic.
Imagine if every vault was locked with a mimic key.
Or every vault is actually a mimic. One of them might actually be a mimic, just as a trap.
Mhm. Fun. Okay, so that's what you learned.
Okay.
Mhm. Anything else?
No.
No.
So do you have nothing to say for the other guard? Do you want him to let you out?
Well,
Well,
I could point us the way.
good luck with the situation inside the city walls. We'll get into the situation outside the city walls.
Of course, of course. And if you by any chance see someone trying to steal something from this area, you may punish them as you see fit.
I know that's not our job.
Just saying. And he lets you out of his vault. You find yourself back at the hallway when the door closes behind Elengar. A wall materializes in front of the metal door, make it disappear and make it an ordinary wall once again. Alright then. Are you gonna backtrack the way you came?
Might as well.
Oh, fuck. Yes.
Yeah,
You're gonna use your keen mind, aren't you?
I was planning on it, yes. Again, if you would like me to roll for this, you know,
Roll a
Not
D100.
there we go. It may be a powerful mental ability to listen some fun with it, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, you can remember it perfectly, but, you know, just in case.
44.
Okay. Lucas and Raz decide say they know the path and send you back. You go down the path backwards. Okay, you went left here, so you can go right, straight here. And eventually you find you in front of the large circular room. And Lucas, before you step towards the way you came, and then you stop, and you're like looking at the details. No, something's different. Okay, roll your perception.
Something's different. Shut up, I know our eyes best.
You
10.
notice that the doorway where you came from is not fully the same. So there's a piece of the wall of this, how the bricklayering is not the same as it used to be. You will recognize with your keen minds, like, hey, wait a minute. It's 2-1-2-1-2-1, but I remember it being 1-2-1-2-1-2.
Structure of this wall is decidedly off.
American.
You're making no sense. Let's just go the right way.
You can see Eric actually pitching in. Are you saying that the patterns on the walls is different from the last time we walked there?
That is exactly what I'm saying. The order of these bricks going down seems to have swapped.
And thus it
That
could
should
be
be one brick, but it's two. And that should be 2 bricks, but it's 1.
Mhm. Which would assume that this round chamber is not simply a junction of some sort. It's actually a full-on way to make sure that those who do not understand this place will get lost and be forced into the wrong way.
That's what I'd concur, yeah.
Then why did it change from last time? We didn't trigger anything. Mind you know there was a person who triggered a trap on the same path you took. And of course Emblyn heard the whispering, so
Whoever came up after us must have triggered the trap.
and triggering the trap changes how the junction works. So that if you would trigger a trap and you would try to retrace your steps, you would only simply get more lost. Devious.
It's smart.
Keep you wandering around long enough until you either trip a trap and die, starve to death, or run into somebody who can deal with you. Clever.
Mhm. Another question is, how do you get back on the right path?
Well, if that whole feeling this hallway has to actually stay.
Sorry, you were getting cut off a lot. You're getting cut off a lot. I can barely understand you.
Might be the heat in my phone. Well, if this hallway essentially has two different states, then we need to find some way to essentially switch it back to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's some sort of panel or button or hidden lever somewhere.
Okay, so I'm giving you all choices. You may roll perception to see if you see anything like a mechanism or such. You may roll investigation to check how the room would work. You can roll arcana to see if there's any magical instances. Or you can even roll a nature check to see if you can sense a draft of some sort. I'm not saying all of them. They'll only give you more information. They're not going to give you straight up the answer.
Damn, no insight.
Yeah, no insight, because it's not you cannot insight the room.
Well,
Okay. Raz, see if you can check for a magical means doing it. I will investigate.
And yeah, I'll check nature. The draft, looking for a draft sounds like a good plan.
16. Well, you all have very good rolls. Let's be real. Those were good rolls. Give yourself a pat on the back. Let's start from lowest. Amberlyn. Considering you're the warmest source in the room, you would feel a draft really fast. So you start walking around the room, circling each way, and eventually you sense a faint draft coming from what you would call it if you would, from where you came from, would be the third on the right.
Alrighty.
That one has a draft, which pretty much indicates to you that there's a possible way out that way. It might be in the middle of the city, but you do know there's a way out in that direction. Okay, Poppy with a 19. You try to see if there's some sort of illusion, magic, or magical instances going on. You look around, you sense the magic, and eventually you do sense that this room is magic in nature. You're not sure how the magic works, but you do know there's a magical effect in this room that would change the routes of this room exactly. Lucas, with your 13 Arcana, know a bit more. There is indeed a magical effect that is linked to somewhere.
Hi.
There's Storm. And the magic will run from what you can guess, move the walls at each doorway, and thus will unlock other routes behind those walls. Rasmus' investigation. You pretty much look around the place. You try to figure out the mechanics, and you basically figure out that this whole room not only can move the walls, but the doorways can also turn so that the details of each doorway will also look differently. We have an extra there to mess with people. Especially to mess with those with a keen mind. Osius, 24 with perception. You can plainly see that at each doorway there's dust. There's
A layer of dust.
Less layer than dust, like something has moved. Every doorway has shown that something has moved there recently. Which makes you figure out there is a mechanic that can move everything. And you also see an extra set of footprints going towards from where you just came from across. There are some set of fresh footprints.
Prints. They're fresh.
Fresh print.
Fresh prints, yes.
Yeah, fresh prints with fresh air.
Well played, good sir.
So, with that information, what is your plan of attack?
Well, I know a way out. How about you guys?
Is it this one? I point to one with fresh prints.
It's the third on the right. Let's count.
It's not the same, by the way.
Oh.
So the prints are not in the same doorway as the draft. Those are two different paths.
Can I use detect magic to see if it's probably a mistake again, but see where the magic is exactly?
You may most certainly try.
Yeah, I know, this is probably a bad idea.
You doing this?
Yeah, I'm doing this.
Okay. You cast detect magic to sense the magic around you. Naturally, there's a lot of magical stuff in this room from your party members and such. But from the hallways themselves, all of the hallways have a distinct magical effect to them. Every doorway. And the ceiling? There's a lot of magic in the ceiling.
Okay, I look up to the ceiling and say, like, okay, there's a lot of magic up there.
I once threw a fireball at the ceiling. That didn't go well.
We
Should do it
all
again.
And you see, and it's like the fairy guy's like, I remember that. Almost killed me.
Raz and Lucas say almost in unison, let's not do that again.
Fine. You're no fun.
Ooh, what would happen if we both cast Fireball on it at the same time?
We're
Even
not
if
allowed to cast Fireball.
you see, Erica,
Oh.
even if you would survive, if certain people go down the different hallways, will be split across a labyrinth we all do not know how to navigate.
Yes, when I just commented about splitting the party earlier, I didn't mean 6 ways.
So how do we? So what do we suggest we do about this room?
Cat, for God's sake, Jesus.
Yeah, she's been very, 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 very that.
No, hold on. I'm just gonna show you guys how she's demanding I put my arm. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
There.
And what is this? Also, I think she probably is a bit annoyed that my door's closed because of the draft.
I'm trying to type around her, and she demands I put my arm over there.
It's only reasonable.
I know, I have claimed this part of the debt.
Yeah. And she claimed her arm.
Oh my. Yeah. Your arm is going nowhere.
Damn it! Ah, Jesus.
I know, I was trying to put some perspective just how big she is.
So, what would you like to do?
See if we can get the room to revert back to its earlier configuration.
Mm-hmm. And how would you like to attempt that?
Fireball the ceiling.
No,
Fireball
fireball!
the ceiling?
You know what? Why not just, I don't know. He doesn't want a fireball. You want a fireball. Let's mediate this. Fireballs the ceiling.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a joke, but as I said, you need.
Oh,
you
we're
need to that's a joke. It's not an
But you're-
action.
Well, too bad.
I think you're too late. Yeah.
Oh dear lord.
Oh, oops. I actually. I don't know
I
what
would-
I actually
I
cast.
would like to implement the fireball jar, like a swear jar. Every time you suggest fireball, we fine you.
Actually cast the damage to the ceiling.
They actually cast both firebolts, so they're attacking the ceiling. Okay. You
Well,
both
looks like
fire-
mine follows yours.
You both shoot a firebolt at the ceiling just to see what happens. Not as destructive. You do hit something on the ceiling, but nothing of note happens. It
Disappointing.
did not disrupt
Okay.
anything.
Huh.
It's a bit sturdy built.
To be fair, draft sounds nice. It would. There's probably an exit there.
Yeah,
But
I
you
know.
Well, that's there.
Well, we need to find the church, right? How are we gonna do that from down here?
No, you want to get
It's
outside the city.
Yeah.
It's not in the
Oh,
church.
huh?
It's outside the city.
Oh, I missed something. Okay. Oops.
Yeah, we have to find a vault outside of the city, and the key is somehow it has the location of it.
All right. Somehow I thought it was in a church, but never mind.
Church was mentioned. It's not there.
No, I mean,
Thanks.
I think the vault was part of the church.
Yeah.
I mean, could we try to trigger another trap to see if it reverts back to its original state, or do you think it might just shift into another state?
That you haven't figured out yet, but you can always try.
I mean, look for a trap and try to trigger it just to see if it works.
So you're gonna try and go down a random hallway to see.
Ow!
I can only guess that the cat was using nails.
Oh yes.
No, that was her teeth in my elbow.
Oh, she's playing with
Oh.
you.
Ow.
Hey, cat! My God.
So, you head down one of the random hallways and you walk for a bit and hoping you find a trap. Can you roll your perception? Nat 20. You walk down the hallway and eventually you notice it. There is a trap ahead. Ah, one of those string traps. You see all kinds of strings that's supposed to entangle you and then set you up for some sort of attack. How we would like to trigger it?
Well, from a safe distance,
Fireball?
I'll use. I actually planned on using Mage Hand to pull the string.
Okay. You mage head grabs string and pulls it. The trap triggers, as you can hear it, and you see all the lines tighten, and eventually, boom, the walls come into each other and would squish who's ever stuck within the strings.
Alrighty then. Yeah, let's not get us into any trap like that. We
So
should check.
who followed her, or who's still in the room?
They left me.
Did everyone stay in the room?
Yeah.
For those in the room, you
Oh
would
dear.
feel a slight shake, and then you would see the doorway start to turn, and you hear this rumbling sound. They all start turning, and the walls behind those doorways are also moving, till eventually they stop.
Okay.
By the way, Emberlyn, you also heard this. Would you like to go back?
And I go back.
She's not gonna be in the same room, is she?
There's now a wall blocking your path, which surely was open before.
I believe I need to use it for this, but I know the room I was in, right?
Yes, you do.
I might as well teleport myself back to the others.
Okay.
Hmm.
You go
Could
ahead.
have used that to get us out.
Yes.
Who actually?
I'm gonna recheck.
What
the
fun would that be?
Fucking hell.
I'm
The
gonna
new
recheck.
spell? I'm not used to it yet.
Sure. I'll fucking. Yep.
You teleport back to the party.
Wait, since when can you teleport?
In last session.
Listen,
Leveled right.
not as a player, you wouldn't say that, but as a character, how would you say it as a
I
character?
know. Well, I picked
why
it up
did
in
you
the
teleport
other
us?
realm.
From here to the outside that we're trying to get.
Picked it up only a few days ago. I didn't even remember I could do it.
From here.
You know, I can still actually teleport us out of here.
Please do.
Okay, that would solve a lot of problems.
You see Erica
That
just
would have been
looking at Eberlin very, very confused. The fairy just giggles in their fairy way, mocking you.
Yeah. I'm gonna use sorcery points and then...
The mighty Ifriti wanted to rule things, but guess they can teleport.
And it works like that. Okay, we do need to think about where we want to teleport to.
Oh, our previous base location would be safe.
Okay.
That's true, we spent
Well,
some
in
time
which we
there, so...
entered this underground labyrinth in the first place.
As a player, I knew you had this, but yeah,
yeah,
my character didn't.
Okay.
Oh.
Alrighty then, you gonna cast that? Okay. You're very familiar with this place. You're not linked to it, and there's no permanent circle. So,
I know.
could you roll me a
D100,
D100?
Oh, the DM rolls it normally, but yeah.
It doesn't matter who rolls it.
Well, we see it or we don't.
I roll it.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
On target. You fully teleport out of here and return yourself to the campsite you originally were. No problems,
Oh, you're
no
welcome.
issues.
I say you're welcome to everybody.
Yes, thanks.
Good that I thought of it, that I could actually teleport us out of there. Better late than never, right?
Sure. Sure.
Oh.
You find yourself back far outside the city. Still fire stoking in the distance. Still civil unrest. With now a new quest ahead.
Oh, my God! Jesus.
Okay then. So, what's your next plan of attack? How are you going to find this vault?
Well, this key appears to be some sort of divining rod in order to find it, so... Right, is it supposed to be put on the end of a stick like a dividing rod, or is it supposed to literally be struck like a tuning fork?
Struck like a tuning fork.
Okay.
You have to
I
hold
guess
the key, the bottom of the key, and then strike the tip of it, and then it will vibrate.
In that case, I'm going to find a convenient rock to essentially strike it off.
Bing! You can hear the vibrations. You look around. Of course, it wouldn't be here, so you don't get the sense of that this vault is nearby.
It doesn't, like, feel stronger in a particular direction or anything.
Nope.
Shit.
Gonna need to figure out the general direction. You may roll a religion check to understand what the religious purposes is of the, or an insight on the key to understand how the sound would work. from a design perspective.
Oh dear.
I would go with insight. I'll just do it.
20.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try for the instant. Oh, you already did. Oops.
So, Lucas, the design of this key is kind of ingenious when you think about it. The key, nobody knows the location of it, and the only way to find the location is by using a tuning fork. Naturally, a tuning fork does not have that far reach, so it does need a spell to link towards from far away. But that's not why you get this key. You get this key if you know the general location of the vault and then strike it to find it.
Oh my god.
So you start to think, where would so if the key's there, what kind of area would it be in? What kind of trick would be used for it? And then you kind of figure out that there has to be a strong enough echo to begin with. I was just saying to you, but you have a little bit of extra information. If the key is supposed to make a sound and the vault is supposed to react to that sound, that means the vault will make a similar sound. Or the vault doors. And because of that, you know that the vault is definitely behind an illusionary wall for your inside, Osseous. That's the only thing that makes sense to you. So you're looking for an echoing place where there could be an illusionary wall, so the key sound would get off. There we go. Now, you gotta think, where would it would not say you have to look for a place where echoes can go, where the echoes can be strong. Oh, we lost a Z. Everyone be disconnecting today. Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
Discord's being weird today.
Apparently, I accidentally started a call somewhere else. Huh? Is there a hotkey for that, for starting a call or something?
I don't think so.
So, anyone have any idea how to start looking?
Probably looking for a cavern, a bunch of tunnels again.
So you're gonna look for tight tunnels. Considering how much you've seen of this party on the dark, where do you think is the most logical location for the vault then? You may draw on the map if you need to.
I mean, we encountered some tunnels, right?
Yeah. It's the Underdark, there's many tunnels.
It would probably be close to the city. One behind the city, maybe?
It might be near the city. Yeah, but you don't know where that one goes to. Like, that's a deep tunnel. Like, you don't know where that goes to, but you do know that exists. But it doesn't have to be a tunnel. What else? There's also things like canyons, and cliffs, or just very narrow pathway, narrow areas. Like, it only has to have an echo going off. You need to think of where sound can easily bounce around. Yes, a high tunnel is one of them, but but there's also cliffs, kinds of that kind of thing. So you need to think about that as well.
I mean, we are surrounded by some mountain-like things, right?
Yeah, those are hills.
In base camp.
Yeah, these are hills.
Would that be possible? To create enough echo?
Well, try it. You can you can either try it by shouting, or you may make a nature check.
I'll try the nature check.
I'll help.
We can also use the key if we're clear.
You already used the key in this location.
Yeah, then it's not here.
From what you can tell, the several hillsides, as you can see, could refract enough sound to create an echo in specific locations. Is it ideal? Probably not, but it is possible. At least where you're standing right now, no, that's not a good echo spot. Well, any suggestions? Oh god, I've stopped my players again with a puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heat is not helping.
Noted. I don't blame you. Alright. Let's see what these two figure out. Well, we have these two. What is Erica? I doubt you do good.
That one?
No, not
happened?
that one, but still, it's in the minus because, you know, it's Erica. She fucked with her stats.
Oh, God.
So no, she doesn't know shit. But now for someone who is a bit better at nature. Yeah, of course. That one gets the nat one.
No.
I really
So
wish I
we're
was
back-
joking. I really wish I was joking, but no.
So they're not much help.
No. Erica's clearly not that good at... both of them are not that good at caves, especially the fairy, who's probably better at foresty areas and mountainous areas, but here it's not so much because it's more cave than, well, underground area with hills.
So we're looking for a place with powerful echoes, right?
Yeah. As I said, you know some spot. You have a faint idea of some of the spots in this section with all the hills.
Mm-hmm.
You can always try the spots. I can look through all the map that's clear to you to get some other ideas. Yeah. See, someone's already marking some of the tunnels.
Yeah, that was me.
So those are your suggestions. What are you? Come on. Are you gonna? Ooh, a forest. Yeah, there's a forest there. An underground
It's not
forest.
really the most echoey place I can imagine.
That is a point of interest.
Like, obviously, the mountains could be echoey.
Yes.
Ruins could be echoey.
The what?
The ruins here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we are really close to the mountains. Might as well try them first.
Those are
and then-
hills. They're not mountains. They're hills.
We could try out the hills, and if it doesn't work, we go to the next one.
Let's just try one at a time. See where it leads.
Exactly.
Okay.
If,
So
if
you
it is
just-
close to the city, the tunnels to the north here would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're gonna try the hills first?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You from your base camp decide to go through specific spots from the hills. With your natural senses, you try to find the spots that you think is the most echoey. You arrive at one of the spots. About 10 minutes of walking. Do a little bit of a sound test. Woo! 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 Yeah, that's a decent echo. You strike the key. You can hear the key slightly echoing in the distance. There's no other sound, just the echo. You don't feel like that there's any vault here. You want to try another location within the hills?
Sure.
You walk around the hills again. You try to find another location. Here, there, no, over there. Here. That's a long echo. Let's try over here. Fair companion says.
Here.
You strike the key. You hear the sound vibrate through the air. It's coming from different directions, but you do notice that from one direction the echo seems to be louder.
That away.
Nice one.
Okay. You head further south, a bit southeast. You keep walking. And you get closer to a bit of an view area. Meow. To the edge. And you have the feeling that something might be nearby. Would you like to strike the key?
Yeah.
Gently strike the key. Ding! And you hear very close by, you hear the same sound coming from the walls.
Aha! I'm gonna head closer to the noise we can hear. I'm gonna strike the key again.
How strict would you be on material cost for true seeing?
Well, don't you have an object for that?
For true sight.
I believe you have an object that can also do that, but what kind of material cost did you need?
Checked it.
What?
that item?
And what happened to that item? Because I know you guys crafted an item
Yeah.
back in the Arcane City for that. I know one of the party members that left had it, but they gave it to you guys.
No, that was a scrying focus and detect good and evil. Loss of
Ah.
intent.
Ah.
It's like really, really expensive for
Mhm.
the spell, considering how much money we make.
Question. Okay, but do you have anything close to those items?
Oh. That's why I want a component pouch eventually.
Yeah, you don't have it.
Oh wait, I do have a component pouch.
Okay.
So I should technically have most of it. It's just the gold price that's like, eh.
Let me check something really quickly then.
I would be crafting it.
Okay, yeah, she does have that item. She doesn't have anything. Okay. Yeah. So you probably do not have enough GP for it right now, but remember there is someone in your party who could have something close to what you need.
I will find it. But that's the whole issue with spells, that sometimes the components, theory components are so freaking expensive for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's consumed. Like,
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So, you're gonna be touching walls?
Yep.
Okay then. Who's all touching walls?
I guess we all are.
Everyone in the party is being told to touch the wall to find any secret illusionary walls.
Basically.
Okay.
I mean, we could also just cast firebolts at it and see where
Yeah,
it
that's
goes.
what I was thinking about.
Instead of touching, that would be more fun.
You're gonna, instead of touching, you're gonna keep spamming firebolts everywhere.
Yes.
Way more fun.
What is your plan of approach here?
What plan?
Well,
Huh?
What plan?
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna keep touching the walls or are you gonna firebolt the walls?
I'm going to fireball. I'm first going to hit the key so I can try to sense where it would be, then just blast it.
Okay.
I'm gonna join in on the blasting.
Okay. You decided the wall. Well, people start feeling the wall. You two decided, and then I started blasting.
Yeah.
With everyone at the party looking at you and says just to back away from the wall before they once you accidentally cast fireball. I think everyone agrees with that, right?
Why would we cast fireball? You're so silly.
Lucas, Poppy, do you back off from the wall when the fireballs start being flung around?
With Lucas and Raz are both moving away very quickly.
I'd take Poppy as yes as well.
Yep.
Okay. And keep blasting and blasting and blasting the wall. The wall's pretty scorched, but nothing shows an illusionary wall.
Oh.
Oh,
Erica!
Yes.
I want to cast a spell, but I don't have the components for it. You know how true seeing works?
I'm aware of it.
It would be helpful here. I know how to cast it, but I just don't have the materials.
Alas, I have already spent several things to make sure I'm capable in combat. I cannot provide what you need.
Okie dokie, thank you. Well, time to get blasting again.
Okay, you're gonna keep blasting at the wall.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well. Might as well just roll to see if what happens. Okay. You decide to start blasting and blasting, and eventually, doing. Hey, wait a minute. That was not the sound of fire hitting rock. You've heard it so many times. That was metal.
Ooh.
Found it.
You approach where the metal sound comes from. With the key. Yep, the sound is definitely coming from behind this wall. So what would you like to do?
I locate a non-scorched piece of rock
Yes.
to strike the key off of.
You've already did the sound test, but yeah, the sound is coming from behind the wall in front of you.
Well, it's not just the key to detect it. Presumably, there must be also a key to access it. So I'm looking over the metal wall to see if there's like a keyhole.
So you try to hit where the rock is. Key phases partly through it. Huh.
Just look inside of it.
I attempt to walk through the metal wall with the key in hand.
You walk in and you find yourself in a dark cave. When you turn around, you see your party standing behind you still.
I attempt to walk back out.
You walk back out, and the party sees you reappear.
Wow, how did you do that?
I get my handsome-looking counterpart to see if he can walk through the metal wall without holding the key.
You can. The wall isn't made of metal. It's the metal door that's in the dark cave that you couldn't see because it was too dark.
Yeah.
It's too dark. I hold Firebolt in my hand. Here you
And
go.
then you go through.
Okay.
I could just cast
everybody-
dancing
Yes.
lights.
Yes, there is literally a large metallic door with a large handle and a keyhole in that cave behind the illusionary wall.
Well, keyhole sounds like it needs a key.
Oh, if only we had a key. Oh, wait, we do. I should go and unlock the door.
You're really slow for opening a vault as a rogue.
True.
Technically, the rogue is there. And I point towards the ferry.
He's like,
Hey, why is the door not open yet?
oh, do I have to open it? Okay. He walks over to the large metal door, and he's like, I don't have a key.
You can steal it. You're a rogue.
Looks at Lucas for a moment, then looks at the door. I can't steal the door.
Well, you tried.
Lucas, would you open the door of the key, please?
Yes.
You slip the key in, and then when you try to turn it, it's a bit heavy.
No, Tyler, I will not clown face you.
A moment.
Doesn't seem to want to turn.
Feels very rusty as you slowly turn the key with both hands and then ka-tonk. Yeah, this is definitely one that you haven't had for a while, and I've been open for a while.
Maybe it just needs some heat.
Maybe it just needs some oil.
I'm sorry, I don't have grease as a spell.
Lantern oil. Not everything is magic.
Friendship
Most things
is.
are not.
You did turn the key, but now the door's not open yet because naturally you've only unlocked the door.
NANI?
Exactly.
Is it push or pull?
You
What
don't
does the
know.
sign say?
What does the sign say?
Do you honestly think I don't know the difference between a push door and a pull door? I tried the opposite action.
So you try to push the door. Nothing happens.
I tried to pull it.
Nothing happens. It's stuck.
Door's broken.
Oh.
I'd like to point out large
Doesn't-
handle.
I blew up Malaysia.
I tried to
Oh.
lift the door.
No, it doesn't budge. There is a giant handle.
Yes, I tried to
I
move
was
it.
attempting to use the
Move it
giant
sideways?
handle.
Do you pull the giant handle down, Ozzius? A bit stuck. Clink. Okay. Looks like the door can move now.
I pull the door.
Okay, it's not pull.
I push the door.
It's not push either, but it is moving.
I
I
slam
kicked the fucking
the
door.
Conk.
I
Yes.
fucking hate artificers with their weird fucking door designs. You know, walk inside crumbling. There's...
Yeah, you blow up Malaysia for that. So, slowly but surely open the door, and in there you find a room with unlit torches. Where's that?
I cast light on my quarterstaff and walk past them. Fucking
Okay.
torches here, they're probably broken because they've hanged there way too long. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
There we go. Okay, let me do something real quick. I forgot to set that up. Don't worry, this is
Huh?
done in a second.
Uh,
You know
Yep,
what's happening.
You.
You know what's happening.
Oh, I thought it was a trap. Okay, my bad.
No, it's not a trap.
Yet.
Ah, fuck it. Copied wrong. Didn't copy your tokens. But I don't know why, but it only copied one thing, which was the red cross I drawn on the map.
I don't know where we start, so I can't even put my portrait there. Oh.
Oh, no wonder. Oh, that's
It's a
why you
big
didn't see the
blood.
red X back then. I was drawing on the wrong layer. I'm an idiot.
That's so
Okay.
Kotlol.
You find yourself in a decrepit room. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, come on, Roll20. Why are you so annoying? Why are you so... I only do it like this. In a decrepit room full of spiderwebs and even a broken floor that leads into darker depths.
So
Lovely
annoying.
place.
I couldn't even clean the place. Ah. It's old.
There's another door ahead of you.
Mhm.
It's made out of some metal and stone. So, can everyone move their token?
Oh.
Huh? Someone moved Erica's token. That wasn't me. That matters.
I can actually not move my token.
You can't? Huh, that's weird.
Again.
I'll fix that. Where is...
I can move Erica's token, not mine. Oh,
you
yeah,
know-
now I can.
Can you move your token? Yeah, you can. I can move it.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do it as well. Okay, everyone can move their tokens. Good, good. Dungeon crawl, people.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Everyone get out of the hole.
Oh, it's a hole.
That's a hole.
Okay. I'm gonna...
So,
Actually...
this is saying that's a hole is clearly a hole in the ground. So if everyone can move. Okay, so you're inside this is a dungeon, just so you know as DM saying this. So be careful how you're moving your tokens. Moving your tokens recklessly might trigger traps. You've already been in the labyrinth. This is an abandoned vault. So you don't know what's in here, you don't know if anything's living in here, and you don't know if all the traps have been triggered, if there are traps.
Accidentally drew something up. That was my bad.
That doesn't matter, I can delete that, done.
I can be a really annoying player right now.
You mean... Okay, Chops, let's do this!
I could just go into the ethereal plane and just go past every trap.
Okay.
That would be so boring.
Okay, so as a party, what are you doing?
Can we
Open the
see what's
door.
inside the hole?
You want to see what's inside the hole. You look down and it's a bit dark.
I can cast dancing lights and have them go down there.
Okay, you illuminate the hole. There's a lot of spider webs and all kinds of things.
Of course, there's fucking spider webs.
I mean, drow.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said, of course.
You do not see the bottom of the hole, though.
My dancing lights can go up to 120 feet. It hasn't reached the bottom by then?
Oh, after 120 feet, it will reach the bottom. But can you see how much side do you have?
No.
Oh, it is live.
How much side do I actually have? How do we know this?
It
I
should
also
be
have
under
dark vision 60 feet.
I look into the pit because I have 120 feet, so I should be able to see as far as the lights go.
Okay. You look down, you see all kinds of spider webs and that kind of thing. And at the very bottom in the hole, you see several carapaces and other bone-like things, as well as some cocoons. You have a feeling you don't want to be down in that hole.
Okay, nope.
Yeah. Let's not go down there.
Okay, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, that was really lag. I think roll 20 is being laggy.
Getting away from that hole.
Alright, might as well just go through that door if we can.
Yeah, I don't want to be near that hole with the cocoons by ourselves, but thank you.
Patience, I told you this might have been a trap at some point in order to make sure if the first trap is you would fall to your doom and be eaten by whatever's down there. I don't think you need the imagination for that one.
But that sounds like fun, let's not do that.
Rug, stay close and behind me. Sure thing, Luca.
Okay. You find yourself in front of a metallic door with stone slats in through it, as well as a handle. What do you do?
I try to handle.
Eek.
I'm moved back a bit.
Click. The handle's down.
I push the door.
You slowly open the door.
I should use some oil on these doors.
It's
Who's
abandoned.
responsible for the maintenance here?
It's abandoned.
You find yourself in another hallway. There is another set of doors down the hallway. Trying to make sure you guys can see most of it. There you go. You walk in. Who's everyone going in there?
I am.
I'm knocking over here. Guys goes over here. Okay. Everyone move to a location you want to stand, and then I will ask if that's your final decision.
Oh, great.
I'm waiting for Raz and Lucas. Unless you want to roll for something before entering.
Can I use detect magic just in case? There's probably a lot of magic around here, but I just want to be absolutely sure.
You sure about this?
Yes, I just want to be sure. I know I'm going to regret it.
You'll get flashbanged.
Again! Damn it.
It seems the vault is excessively magically overloaded to make sure anyone who uses detect magic will be blinded.
Okay, fine. Drown.
Okay. Is this everyone's final location?
Let's go.
So, as you all walk in and walk onto your position, eventually you all come into the hallway and you're standing all there. It's fine. And then Carbuncle steps into line of something and triggers a trap.
Oh god,
Okay.
Garby!
Garbage.
Oh.
There's your trap zone.
Oh.
So, the trap activates by some loose tiles on the ground that Carby steps on, and now everyone, the only people that are going to be hit are Emberlyn and Poppy and Carby. I need to roll a dex saving throw to avoid being shot by needles.
Right.
I
Ah,
just
son of a
have to do this
bitch.
If it doesn't go.
And the fun thing is that I was just going in without even checking for traps, just being completely reckless, and I'm not even getting hurt.
I'm gonna throw one more.
Lucky.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carbuncle also says the pro.
Do I just use for my own stat sheet or what?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god!
Oh.
Poppy, Phil, Carby, Phil, Emberlyn, success.
Yay.
Emberlyn, you notice the things and jump right out of the way. Sure, you'll crash into one of your party members, but you won't take any damage. You might shove him over, but that's it.
Who do I crash into? Oz?
Probably Aussies, yeah.
Probably Ozzius. Unless Ozzius somehow does this. I'm holding a hot lady now. You know what, Ozzius?
Oh my.
Catch
Would
me.
you like to
I mean-
catch the diving Emberlin?
Yes!
It'll be so
It sounds
romantic.
like the stupid thing to do.
Could you make me an acrobatics or athletics check? Either of the two.
Aussies or who? Oh,
Ozzius.
what?
Okay. Well, you're in luck, my lady.
For some odd reason. Ozzius noticed the threat trigger, and then you jumping into out of the way, and Ozzius is like, and it goes like whoop, dunk, woof, and looks at you, and go ahead, Oz, take it away.
Just casually set you back on the roof floor. Well,
Okay.
don't get too excited.
Thank you. I'm actually still wearing your ring.
And you both take 8 points of puncture damage.
Ow.
Probably should still be fine.
I don't know. I don't have a stat sheet for Scarby.
Yeah, they have 2 HP left. They have 10 HP.
Damn.
And
I guess that's the way to go.
con saving throw.
Oh no.
I think it's at this point that Raz and Lucas explain to the fairy that as she is effectively the new rogue of the party, she's supposed to be scouting ahead and looking for traps. Otherwise, what
I guess
happens?
2 con saving throws.
Yeah. Moon for Carby as well.
Well, there's a better.
Both succeed, don't worry, you're not poisoned.
Oh god.
It wasn't weak poison.
Yeah. Okay. I carefully start pulling the needles out because ow, 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 ow.
Oh, and because she made a loud noise,
Oh no.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh,
God damn it!
Where was this a minute ago?
Okay, the left roll is for Lucas, the right roll is for Raz. L for left and Lucas. That works out well. God damn it! That is not what I wanted you to do.
So we have initiative.
That's 18 for Lucas, 21 for Raz.
18 Lucas, 21 Raz,
I'll roll them separately.
Copy.
Now, and then I can do that.
22 Emberlin, 10 Ozzius. Need to roll for the other 2 characters. Okay, well she's a fan. I'm not surprised that she can roll. Second nat 1 for the fairy.
So it begins. Continues.
And Erica is just horse. I mean, are you surprised? That's not what I want to roll. Don't know why it said 2. That doesn't make sense. So don't worry about that one. 13. Okay, I got the order. We can finally get some combat back in here.
Against what though? Against
You'll see.
great.
So, as you make a loud sound, you hear swooping from the ceiling
Oh, son of a bitch.
2 giant bats.
Bats again.
Giant bats! Giant bats. There's a difference between smaller bats and giant bats. And they have heard you, so they pretty much are pissed. So, in initiative order. First up is Poppy.
Oh, okay.
You're the fastest.
Okay, I'm a little bit in the back, so that's gonna be a very
Well, you're a ranged character, so you're fine where you are.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I've got real quick. Oh, it's 60. Okay, might as well. How far are they? Let me check.
$25 and $35.
Okay, start with the one at the back, I guess. So I'm just gonna move over here real quick so I can move past Erica. And then I'm going to I am going to cast Ugh, that doesn't
Ray of Enfeeblement.
let me just real quick. Oh, did not mean to do that. Fuck.
You didn't mean to do Ray of Enfeeblement, or did you?
No, I did, but I cast it again. That's I wanted to show the spell, not.
I'm reading it. No, you missed.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
That's a miss.
Poppy over.
The bat swoops out of the way from your Ray of Enfeeblement.
Darn it! Stay still! I'm just gonna scooch back behind Erica.
I mean, you didn't move all your attack yet. Yeah, so it's possible.
Yeah.
You end your turn there?
I do grab my my boomerang just in case. And I keep, or actually no, I keep my dagger ready just in case one of them swoops in.
Okay. Okay, next up is the first bat. And we'll go for the biggest light source.
Ah,
Look at this like this. And now you're at the... Oh. Wrong layer, that's why. And Emmeline, your biggest light source, it is bothered by you. And it will attack you. It will bite you. Does 12 hit?
actually, with my shield, it does not.
Okay, you do reaction shield. It misses, and it ends its turn. With that said, now it's your turn, Emmeline. Yours.
I am going to cast Twin Disintegrate on both of them
God damn!
because they made me angry.
Okay, what do disintegrate? What do we have to do?
Dex saving throw.
Where's their stats? Okay. 22 and 6.
Replace the 22 with either a 9, 13, or 14. Let's do 13.
Okay. I'm guessing that's a both fail.
Yes.
Okay, roll damage. Evelyn just says, fuck these enemies. Yeah, you just turn them into a pile of dust.
They were bothering me.
Okay.
All right, let's continue.
Okay, sure. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay. There were just some bats. No problem. Nothing you can't handle by now. You just have to overkill it.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Storm. It's getting a bit dark in here. Go. So,
I mean, anything that attacks me makes me angry, so... Well,
but yeah, now I know there's
It
giant
shouldn't-
bats in here somewhere, so, yeah, be careful.
maybe we should watch the ceiling.
Mhm.
Then who's gonna watch the floor?
Okay. Okay, so where are you going?
Since there's traps that way, let's just check there.
Okay,
That makes sense.
the fairy goes ahead. Do doors count as traps?
Oh,
Maybe.
no.
Okay. She goes to check the door for traps. Careful, kitty. You're walking across my thing again. That's an investigation, which you, of course, not the smartest in. She checks the door. And you pull it. It moves when you pull it. That could be a trap.
Ooh, interesting.
That's usually how a door works.
I know, but it moved in such a way, and Pacifist tells you she's just being. She's not. She may just be a rogue, but she still doesn't understand the roguishness that well.
I
open
have
the
made
door.
a terrible mistake.
And then she opens further. Okay, it's clear. And then she steps aside. See? No traps. I'll just do you open the door.
Yes.
Pull the door fully open, and there is another hallway. Does everyone else enter the
Another
door? Enter.
Carefully.
Okay. Erica also enters carefully. Barry stays in this corner. Anyone else want to enter? Or does anyone want to roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the ceiling to look for any other bats. I should... Okay,
Perception.
not disintegrate them anymore, but...
Garby hops onto my shoulders and on my head.
Okay.
It's not happening again.
I'm guessing the Raz and Lucas stay outside the door.
Well, we can't get through the door at the moment. There's people in the way. So
Okay. So, perception, 32. Emberlin, you look up at the room and you see 3 sleeping giant bats.
How high is the
Right,
ceiling?
so
30 feet. I'll just...
That is
feel
fireball
them.
range.
There. There they are.
I just...
They have not been alerted by your
Hello.
presence yet.
I just tell everyone, like, there are more bats on the ceiling. Do not make a loud sound, please.
Okay.
Can't you fireball them?
Shush.
They're annoying. They don't even deserve a fireball.
It's pretty. And I try to open the door.
Okay. You try to open the door. Rusted. It's a little bit stuck. Would you like to make a strength check?
It is the dumb thing to do. Yes. Oh, okay.
You look at the bats. You're still asleep. Door's open.
Enter.
You push the door open and
Oh.
you look up at the bats. They do not stir.
God.
I look inside the next room.
This room
Freaky bats.
appears to be some sort of laboratory.
No bats?
There, you need to make a perception.
Okay.
You look around. You don't see any bats.
Yes.
Does anyone else follow in?
Might as well.
Arco will hold guard at the door. Fairy will go in. Lucas rises.
I peek inside and with look around real quick. Perception, right?
Yeah, perception. $14. From what you can tell, this is some sort of ancient chemistry lab. Mostly to store all kinds of liquids and such. It hasn't been used for a while, and well, there are clearly potions on the stacks and scrolls and everything. From what you can tell from the layer of dust on the large cauldron, you would think this has been abandoned for at least more than a decade.
Okay, I slowly walk in and scooch around the others.
Vera looks at this thing. Ooh. Ooh. Does she understand it, though? Does she understand what she's looking at? Your stats are... Okay, well, I'm not surprised. No, wait. That's actually a good stat. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting. It's like, ooh, 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 ooh. From what you can tell from her expression inside, she knows what she's staring at and what it can do.
Oh?
What is that thing?
So, this is something at this is so old, but it's still here. It's pretty neat. So, have you ever heard about... Well, you probably heard about alchemy and chemistry, but alchemy is different to a degree, as it messes with material and magics. And this little doohickey here, is an alchemy device. But not just any alchemy device. It's an alchemy transmutation device. You know, the legend of making lead into gold. This is one of the devices that could make lead into gold.
So it's basically a giant philosopher's stone, is what you're saying.
Oh, no. It isn't a philosopher's stone. It's just a device that can break elements down and make a new element out of it.
That's not what we're looking for. Let's go.
No. And I think it kind of needs some repairs. Not sure.
So
I don't understand the
you're saying-
magic.
So you're saying it's an Aphanor?
Yes!
Okay.
Would anyone have liked anything in this room? Anyone? Because Oz already left.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just continue. Not what we're looking for.
Lucas and Raz,
Okay.
you entered. Okay.
Like, how do you?
Lucas,
Nothing of
Lucas
interest?
twins, yeah.
No, nothing. Erica's like,
twins.
and Erica also seemed very interested in alchemy. She's like, okay, coming. Yeah, I'll head back into the first room without annoying the bats. Do you close the door behind you, though?
Yes.
Carefully. You
Even
can
if the
read
bats
there.
were annoying.
Bats actually get there when the door's closed. One of life's mysteries.
Probably a hole somewhere in the ceiling.
So you're all back in the door.
Boop.
You're okay. So the turtle standing in front of two large wooden doors in a large archway. You know, wood is rare in the Underdark, so this is definitely something fancy. What would you like?
On the door.
Oh, come on.
Knock. The fairy also joins you, knocks on the other door. That is wood.
Oh, no one's there.
Yeah, no one's there.
Check for traps, please.
Oh, right. Oh, she did it. She had that 20. She looks the door over. If a trap works like
Oh, yeah,
that
just
and
bang it
anything.
down.
Yeah, there's no traps. These are
Okay,
just
I
very
tried to
fancy
open the door.
doors. You slowly open the doors and you find yourself inside a large mausoleum. Eerie.
And this is why I knocked. There might have been a vampire.
He looks around. Looks safe.
But it's
Doesn't
not
see
what
anything
we're looking
shiny.
for. Well, maybe there's something written here.
There's this thing in the middle.
That's a tome.
Yeah.
As in, you know, one of those buildings where there's multiple things you can slide open. There's bodies in there.
Oh, I thought it was something with written text on it.
Yeah,
But there is written text on it, yes. But
Oh, maybe it mentions a scroll somewhere.
yeah, you have the sense that this is a mausoleum. So you want to read it?
Yes.
Can anyone read Undercommon?
No.
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 But
Does anyone know a spell to?
But
But
I do have comprehend languages, so I should start ritually casting that.
Oh, wait a second. If you know the language, can you also read it?
yes.
Okay,
Yep.
because I actually learned Undercommon recently with my level up.
Nice. It makes it for your character to know a bit of Undercommon.
Yeah, figures I might have been studying up on it in the meantime.
Oh, at least I don't have to use Anime Dead.
No, save that for after the combat.
Okay. You start reading the text on the walls.
Okay,
These-
I start as I'm reading it out loud for everyone to hear.
Well, I don't think you needed the full explanation of this, but they're all names. They're all
Okay.
names carved into it.
Okay.
There's not really anything languagey or what would point of things. Everything in this room that has carvings in it are just names. And they're all drow-like in appearance. And I'm not going to give you a list of them, but they're all just names.
Can't we soon,
Okay, I know what you meant when this is a zenotaph.
Yeah, that's the word. I don't know every word off the top of my head.
Yeah, I thankfully remember this word from Xenoblade, so yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
So unless you're looking for someone specific from the drow history that you somehow know of, this is the moment you might find their body. As DM, no, none of you have interest in talking with that drow.
No. So let's just go because actually.
And before you start thinking, I can ask one of the dead drow if they know where the scroll is. I'm gonna say it right now. Do you even know which ones would know? So you can just grab a random drow and be incorrect. Yeah, that's a statue, and
I'm looking at it.
okay. It's a statue of a spider. What do you expect it?
Just
I do have to speak with Dead, but Ozzy's not really interested in speaking with dead people.
Especially drow.
jerks.
Oh, he's really impatient at the moment.
Also would like to point out there's no traps in this room whatsoever. It just shows how much the drow cared about the dead here.
Makes sense. Okay, anyway, yeah, nothing else in here, so let's...
Oops, that's the wrong character moved. Oh well. Next doorway. There's 2 doorways ahead.
Do we have to pay attention to traps here? Because...
I'm walking up front. I don't care. So if you just are at a safe distance,
Now I'm
you're
waiting
fine.
for everyone to be in the same room, or they say this is their final location when they want to be in the room. Everyone okay with this?
Yeah.
Yes.
No
Mhm.
traps.
Oh.
I'm basically your dedicated minesweeper.
We're gonna need a sweeper. So, which is the door? You gonna try that door?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Would you like the fairy to check it for traps?
It would be a really smart thing to do. So no.
Okay, so you can open the door.
Ozzy completely forgets about that and just opens it.
Okay, you open the door, and behind it is another hallway.
So annoying. I just trying to find a freaking scroll and it's making it hard to make.
Okay. Everyone
He's
may
just
end.
complaining the entire way.
Mhm. Everyone entering the room. What do you roll perception for, Poppy?
Bats.
I don't see shit.
This is also a door.
Raz, Lucas.
Mm,
Okay.
Look, if there are bats here, you would see it on the floor as well because there would be bat shit.
Is this everyone's final thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tail sticking out of my closet.
So, considering the position of 2 of the characters, it means they want to go in ahead that over there.
Yes.
Okay. You're now over here
Okay.
because you walked over a fucking trap.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
grab
did
it.
walk behind Osius, by the way, through the
Oh, you
middle, and I walked behind Osius. So I followed him like this.
Okay.
So then I should actually be here.
You activated a trap. This is not a poison tip trap. This is a... Something's gonna fall from the ceiling trap. It is triggered by a string that you stepped on. Dex saving throw. Ozzius, Emberlyn.
I'm also in the range of the trap.
Yes. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Emberlyn,
Oh,
you
dear.
succeed by jumping out of the way just in time. Ozzius, that's double damage. That's double damage.
How much experience does the dungeon get for the cleric?
A lot. It would level up twice.
Ah, dungeon level 3. Shit.
Okay, this is a guillotine trap. It's falling. Oh god. I need to 100% grab the calculations here for this one. So it is a... Sorry, I closed that window. There it is. Yeah, okay, that's gonna hurt. $26 slashing damage, and that's doubled, so that is 52 slashing damage. You're right in the middle under it. Are you okay, Ozzius?
Yeah, he just falls down, casts heal on himself, regains all the hit points, gets up, and continues walking to that f***ing door. And it is so annoying right now.
Very smooth.
Everyone is like, you just saw your turtle about to be chopped in half. Ow! Like, Ryu's kind of stinks. He just gets up. Heal. It's gone.
I also have regenerate, so if you cut off a limb, it would just take an hour, but it would just like yeah, it's back, bitches.
And Eric goes like, that looked painful, and yet he made it seem so simple.
He's only getting more and more annoyed at this.
This is why I need to wait and see if I can see traps.
And you should go ahead.
That's why we call Ozzius the Trap Roomba.
Okay,
What's a Roomba?
he checks it. Okay,
It's an Elvish word.
Fairy checks for traps. He can safely assume there are no traps. 100% for sure.
I open the door.
You slowly open the door. And it's a hallway. It looks a bit decrepit. The ceiling seems to be slightly collapsed. Holes in the ceiling and everything. You see
What's
another
this?
door. By the way, for anyone looking around, if there were any traps here, they're probably disarmed by the damage done in the everything falling down. So this is probably a safe room. Does anyone else enter? Take your positions.
Mm.
Move over here.
I didn't see that door over there.
Wait, was that a door?
That was a door over there, down in the south.
South or here?
Yeah, that's a door where you, yeah, that's also a door.
Okay. Guess we're
That's
doing
my
that one
bad.
later?
I can use it later. Okay, another door. Does the fairy have to check? Or does
Yes.
Ozzy... Okay. Same rules! He knows there's no traps.
I go through the door.
As you open the door, behind it you see... Hi, kitty.
You see, hi, kitty.
You see what looks like some sort of ancient chapel. Covered in cobwebs and everything. A little bit decrepit.
Nope. I am not going in there. Eee.
Erica steps in. You're not getting in there. Kitty, could you move? I love you, but can you move? Barry enters. Lucas, Raz, do you enter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here.
I'll just put you over here, and then you can move your token in wherever you want.
Yeah, that'll do.
Come on, Kitty, go move. Can't see what you do. Can't see what I'm doing, otherwise that will. Thank you. I'll give you some extra treats later. Actually, I can give them right now.
Aw.
They're both here. I am forced to give them treats. Yeah, you too. There you go. Got some treats. Yeah. Final positions? Cool. No traps.
That's nice for a change.
I check the altar if there's anything useful there.
There appears to be a rusted metal tool of some sort. Maybe when you look closely, it appears to be some sort of ceremonial knife, completely rusted over. And some sort of bowl, all covered in cobwebs.
I check the bowl.
You pull the bowl away from the cobwebs and you examine it. It's nicely made, sturdy, has some text on it you do not recognize.
Hey, Shorty, it's probably undercommon.
The shorty is 2 rooms ahead and does not hear you saying shorty. You notice the Poppy's not in the room. He's like, bowl!
Oh,
You see it, Sophie, suddenly you see a total running at you with a bowl, like, bowl! Bowl, you got a bowl, good for me! Everyone looks at confused.
is
when you
this
do.
useful?
I look at the bowl and read the text that's on it.
Oath to oath, blood to blood, all for the spider mother.
Yep, that's useful.
Fuck's sake. I go to the next door.
Do you still have the bowl with you?
No, I leave it.
You leave it on the ground.
Oh, wait, Poppy.
Oh, with Poppy. Poppy holding a bowl covered in cobwebs and that text.
What's the bowl over here? Beep, beep.
Everyone's like, we've barely. And Erica's like, I think we've barely. Well, I guess there is no ritual here. Barry just follows. Yep. And Erica also follows. Everyone else follow. Anyone else want to do something in this chapel before all just bursts open another door?
It was nice sitting here for a while.
Raz, Lucas. Okay, you're all agreeing to do the door. Fairy check.
Sure.
He looks at it. I don't know. That was a 4, so she doesn't know. You don't know if it's trapped or not.
What's the worst that can happen? Boulder falling on me? Shit. Open door.
You open the door. Hey, look! It's another flippin' hallway. But this one goes on for a while.
Should have stayed back with turtles and not go on these adventures.
I'm gonna keep more distance this time from Osseous. In case he triggers another trap. You know, I
Erica
could
stays close.
actually
Erica
just
stays
use
close by
mage.
this time.
Can I just use Mage Hand to go through the hallway and check for any strings?
For strings, yes, but if they're pressure plates, you won't trigger them.
At least I can check for strings.
Sure.
Although it's only a 30 feet range.
Everyone,
I see that now.
everyone into the room. Everyone okay? Final position.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Lucas and Raz. Okay. No traps. He's rush. He does another check. That door is eerie, but it's not trapped.
Open it.
It's locked. It is locked though. Here, let
Then
me.
open it.
Yeah. I'm on it. Check for stat sheet one more time. She goes in the lock-picking mode, thieving, and open.
Oh, okay.
Very nicely done.
And as you
I
open
try
the
to open it.
you open the door and you find what looks like, looks like a torture chamber of some sort of, at least execution
it's the
chamber.
BDSM room. Okay, next.
The what room?
Sure sounds like fun.
I got this groans at the side of it. Are you running ahead again?
Oh yes. Not what we're looking for. Not important.
Because this follows with the same space. That's a guillotine.
Yeah, I'm just soaking in some inspiration from this room.
You're just staying here.
God.
Was everyone else moving? Is this everyone's final position?
Far away from the end with the traps? Yes.
Okay. So. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep. That's another trap you triggered by walking. We're both walking through it at the same time. Dex saving throw. Holy shit! You both succeed. As you both step on the pressure plate, it's another one of these freaking dart traps, but you both get out of the way in time.
Hey, please just stop this. Ugh.
Bothersome. Okay. That's another trap triggered. And no bats, by the way. There's no bats in this hallway.
Yeah, that's good for them.
There. There's the whole hallway, so there's more further ahead.
Okay.
Do you want to... Everyone else, are you going to follow suit after the trap activation? Zafarius.
I'm gonna move down here and whoop.
I am checking the ceiling while we're walking, by the way.
You look around, but there's no bats. You don't have to roll for that. Two large metallic doors. Do you try to open it?
I knock on it first.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Fairy check.
Yep. Traps? Hmm?
She checks for traps and looks it over. I'm almost certain there are no traps there.
And is that locked?
No, it's not locked. There's no keyholes.
Okay. I open the door. It's locked.
God, that was loud. On the other side, bats? Nope, it's just another hallway with more doors.
Oh my god, are we in Mordor or something?
More doors.
To be fair, these doors are different.
Yeah. Barry goes over here and checks. Already looks at the door. I'm ready to check this one. Erica just goes over here. Everyone else.
I'm gonna be upset if like this door is the one we were supposed to go through to get where we had to go.
Oh no, it's much sillier.
Oh god.
So we're gonna do a fairy check. She looks at the doors. You want to do this door, right? These two big doors. Okay, let me
Sure.
see. Let me see. Let me see. Well, they're almost the same as the last door, so no traps?
Okay.
You get the feeling that she doesn't really know, but she just goes from previous experience to say it's safe.
Also, I'm going to cast Cat's Grace through Enhance ability on myself.
Cool.
That at least gives me some advantage. I open the door.
You grab the doors and... And inside, you see... What's going to be in the next session?
Oh, for the love of...
Oh,
Look at the time.
first the spider, now this cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any cliffhangers?
I really need a long rest to... Wait. I had a level up, so I should have regained spells.
You have. You should have
Yep.
regained levels. I mean, when you left the training room, you regained spell slots regardless.
Uh-huh, right. So, yeah. Fuck.
Mhm. So, with that said, it is goodbye from me, your Dungeon Master Kotlol. It's goodbye from Poppy.
Bye!
It is goodbye from Raz.
Farewell. See you next time.
It's goodbye from Lucas.
Farewell. See you next time.
It's goodbye from Evelyn.
Bye bye, everyone.
And it is goodbye from Ozius.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all for coming, and see you next time. Remember to stay charged.